for now. Let's see here. I am starting stream for the first time ever, and I am gonna play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'll be waiting for this game for I'll be waiting for this game for since the first one came out. So I'm quite excited and decided, you know what, since I'm gonna play this game that I actually will probably enjoy a lot for the first time, I decided I am going to start for the first time. Oh, are you always checking who's streaming? Hi Diego. I did not expect someone already to be on here. I thought I was just gonna be talking to myself for most of this, but here I am now, I suppose. Hi. How are you doing? Hope you're good. I mean, you did say that actually, so wow, I just didn't you were on point. I pressed start and within 10 seconds you were here, so I am very impressed. Well done. But yeah, I'm gonna stream now and again. I don't know how often. This is the first. It's just like a little test to see, something I always talked about that I wanted to do. So I decided to about time I done it. With a little push from my partner. And yeah, so now I am here, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, I played it a lot and I completed it. Literally everything, including all the DLCs and all the side content. And it took me a while to get used to the combat and be any good at it. So I decided to do this one. And I don't know how much you know about Kingdom Come Deliverance, but let's dive into the second one. I'm quite excited to see what this game is gonna give me. As I drink a coffee. At the beginning of the 15th century, the Kingdom of Bohemia is ravaged by a war. King Wenceslaus IV is taken captive by rebellious nobles, and his brother King Sigismund of Hungary, lacking a ruler, the land descends into chaos. I am good, thank you for asking. That went faster than I could read it. Suchdol 1403. The gameplay is different in this game. I like it. Don't stop! Though I think I'll stay quiet for the cutscene.
We need more arrows! I need help here, damn it! You grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep!
Oh my god, everyone looks quite beat up. Poor lady.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others.
Hi Mama Patat, hello. I didn't expect people to be in so early. I legitimately didn't think there were people here yet. This is my first stream ever, and I don't have anything set up like shoutouts and stuff like that at all. So, sorry, I don't have any of that yet. I will eventually, as I do more, set things up, but for now, just wait. That's very sweet of you to say, thank you.
To the battlements, move!
Father!
Thanks. Thank you, yeah, gotta start somewhere, right? And
Will you come to anoint us before
it's
we go?
Henry!
We'll get
We're
anointed
saved!
after the battle, Sir Hans. With booze.
Trebuchet! Get ready! Prepare to shoot!
Yeah, I got told to put Cerebot on to just get started with that. So I was just like, okay, cool. And I got OBS running and I got alerts running, but that's, yep. Everything else will come in time as I see how I develop my stream, how it goes. But yeah,
Take cover!
this is cool. That's it. Damn. Every time I see war and stuff during medieval times, makes me glad I wasn't born during medieval times. Makes me cool. I don't think I'll last very long. I like my cozy environment. As much as I like slashing with a sword in a game, don't think I want to do that for real.
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Harry, you're not just ditching the guy with a crossbow, are you? help out somehow, right? I don't want to just like leave this guy with one crossbow and hope he lives. That'd be odd. Got something in my eye. Am I the crossbow guy? I thought I'll be Henry. Oh no. Does that mean I'm gonna die? If I'm the crossbow guy, I think it means I'm gonna get killed.
Follow me!
Okay, sure. You say follow me, but yet I'm leading the way. That seems kind of the opposite of following. Right, let's go. Should I really be using a crossbow at this short range? Who am I shooting at? Let's go. Oh god. Is that an ally? Am I shooting at that guy? Who am I shooting at? They all kind of dressed in similar colors, so it makes it very difficult. I'm assuming the guy's in red, but it's hard to know. There's so many soldiers over there. Damn, they made the crossbow reloading accurate those times. It's not easy. Okay, I hit someone, but I'm not sure if it's the right person. What's my objective? I just begun and I'm already lost, so this is great. It's great indication for how the rest of this game is gonna go without just running around confused in medieval Bohemia. Help defend the gate in the courtyard. Alright. Let's go to the gate in the courtyard.
Form a line! Quick! Stay cover!
There's the gate. Let's go. I don't know if I'm doing this efficiently, but I hope so. I think I'm just shooting at the gate. I don't think I'm actually hitting it. Oh! Well... I'm gonna take full credit, so that's a 10 kill, 0 deaths for me right now. Thank you very much. That's my KDA ratio. I am doing well. Right, the visuals is beautiful. Like, this game visually is amazing. I am very impressed. Like, it looks incredible. And I'm glad I have a computer that can run. No, why are you doing the puns? No, that's a very good one though. Oh. This game is fire, I guess you could say. Sorry, that was bad. That was really bad. Okay. Oh, I got a sword? Heck yeah, this is what I wanted. Attack. Okay, let's try it. Oh yes, the combat system. I remember now. I remember how difficult this was. Approach ladders and push enemies down. Just put the ladder down. Let's go. Yeah. I'm just saying, I feel like I single-handedly won this battle for this castle so far. As crossbow man that Henry just left to die for some reason. As he ran off. And if you're getting interested, Diego, stop it. If you're getting interested, I highly recommend you play the first one. Like, the first one is great. It's always a good start. It's always a good sale. Oh! Damn! Not Henry!
Fuck! I've been hit!
I don't
Henry
look
must
at
live,
it.
because that's what you play as.
Just calm down.
The second one. I kept very little, like I saw streamers of people playing it, there was videos, and I avoided it a lot.
Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. And the most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Damn, wait, that's not Henry. Why am I getting confused? That's someone different. No, that's not Henry. Well, I'm really getting things wrong in the game. I'll call it first time streaming nerves. That's why. That's exactly why. That's an interesting message to start. I wonder if we are gonna go there later on and just like explore the remnants of that castle post fights, or even better, if we get to explore the castle once people have taken over. That'll be quite cool as well. Like, that'll be interesting. Excuse me. That'll be quite interesting. So that'll be cool. Ooh, look at these visuals. Look at it. It's so nice. So exciting. Whenever I see something like this, I want to ride through a horse to a countryside. Because it just looks so nice, so comfortable. There's not many places in the world.
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Everything has houses everywhere.
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this...
So I gotta tell you, Diego, and when I was watching...
Whatever. What does that actually mean?
If you plan to play the first one, then that's a good fun.
Fortune
This does have spoilers, because this is a direct continuation of the ending of the first one.
All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von
thank you, Mama, for
Berghoff,
that. I appreciate you lurking. Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you for showing up. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be
If anyone
finally out of
planning
that
to play the first or the second,
where we
this
can
is
finally
definitely
enjoy some
spoiler-heavy.
adventure,
But still cool to
see
see.
a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God
Turns out he
help
was wrong.
me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir, Trotsky.
After I seen what Henry does in the first game, he's not a monk. At least not the way I played my Henry. Just beating everyone up, not peacefully at all. Going to bandits with a big weapon, going, give me your stuff.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of
Here,
money.
when I was starting the stream, I was wondering, should I swear, should I not swear, should I be careful? And then I'm playing a game where they're using a swear word every other sentence, so I don't think it matters much at this point in time. Oh, there we go.
Well, Henry,
Look at the visuals. This is actual gameplay. This is not
adventures that
video.
will become the stuff of legend.
Look at that. Look at all these trees. There's a dog following me. That better be my dog. Nothing better happen to that dog. If something happens to that
There's no
dog, I'll
talking
be
to you today.
incredibly sad.
Never mind then.
Oh,
But
I
why
forgot to
didn't
answer the
Uncle
question. I was
Hannes
too busy
care of
talking to the
himself?
dog.
Unless
Oh,
maybe he's just testing me.
oh, there we go.
Aye, it does
There we
look
go.
like
I
that.
answered. I'm just
He'll
looking
hand
at
over
the dog,
all the
though.
Rattay estates to you one
Looking
day,
at a dog.
so I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Damn, this game is beautiful. Oh my
Watch it
god.
up. There are
I
foreign
should be
arms
paying attention to the
rampaging
text,
through
but I'm
Vienna.
just like,
The king is in captivity.
right, this dog
Well,
better have the
and here
immortal
we are,
tag on him. Like,
little, carrying an important document.
nothing
No.
should be allowed to happen
I
to this
intend
dog.
to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
If anything
do I.
does, whoever
How is
does
that?
it, I am going
Fortuna-
to use my sword on him. For sure.
Fortuna Juvat.
Look at this.
See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well,
That's Hans.
enough of the chat.
What a
Trotsky's
cool name.
almost within
Hans.
reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
Wow.
All good, Oates. Just
Hope
keep
my
your eyes
computer
on the
doesn't
road
explode
ahead.
from running
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, eh?
this game. Even the mud and water physics on the ground looks so
I
good.
don't miss nothing.
Right. Ooh. I feel like we're gonna be attacked by something. Oh. There's an opposing riding troop.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry.
Are you waiting
wearing
for a
von
moment to
Berghoff's
say
colours,
every
they're from
pun you
Trotsky.
can, Diego?
Around them!
That's what it feels like.
Get away!
Besides, you wouldn't stand a chance against them.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
That is a lot of guys. We will not be able to take them on. To be honest, sometimes I try to think of a clever pun and it does feel like I'm using my brain power and I still fail. So I hope the volume between the game and me talking is good. If it's not, do let me know. Just tell me like the game is too loud or
What are
I'm
you
too quiet
after
or vice
here?
versa.
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon
Landscape.
of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
Yep, those crossbow guys don't look friendly. Weren't they the one? The red guys are the one attacking the castle, right? Yes, they were.
This is indeed
So I don't
the
feel
seal
safe.
of the Lords of Leipa.
Don't feel safe at all.
And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King
Okay, cool.
Wenceslas.
Right, I'll look at the
Well,
things up or down.
While my master is a member of the League of
Can also
Lords,
my camera a bit close. My
who
mic a bit
side
closer.
with King Sigismund.
Well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
Oh, I knew this was wrong. Ah, no. Well, this is not good. Yeah, and in this game, fighting 2v1 is already difficult enough. Don't give me the control now.
We're not enemies.
Okay.
We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz.
What's your playstyle? Sounds like nothing more than Hevel. Famous for short temper. Advisor prefers to solve things using his knowledge, sharp tongue, and kind word. Scout likes to hide in the shadows and solve tasks silently undetected by stealth. Choosing a playstyle will give you some starting experience point, but the choice of traits to develop next is up to you. I always tend to like being like, well, as you can see me being a chatterbox, being using like my wit and knowledge, which I hope Henry has more than me in these games. So I'll do that, and then let's see what I can do.
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Oh, hello. You can solve a lot of situations by convincing the other side. In dialogues, you will have a choice of some of the options below that define how you will react, but be aware, persuasion requires the other party to believe you. Speech, you try to handle the situation peacefully and without conflict. Charisma, you make sure your noble appearance and good reputation. Might, you try to come across as a hero and protector of the weak. Coercion, you say anything to get your way, even using lies and manipulation. Domination, you make it clear to the other person that you're superior to them. Dread, when reasoning doesn't work, threats might. The persuasion skill is influenced by your other stats and skills. You can find detailed that they misspell descriptions, right? Deceptions. Yeah, that's missing an R. Descriptions in your inventory under the player tab. Cool. Many situations can be solved by reasoning with the other party. Within dialogues, you have several options how to react, but be aware how the party wants to believe you. So this is my stats, my coin, my reputation. Persuasion is not about picking the highest number, it's about who you're talking to. Ah, okay, cool. So it's not always like, just because I might have higher threat doesn't mean it's always going to work. Lower kind words might work with a person, depending on the person. That's actually a really cool system. What you look like, what your reputation is. For example, threatening a bunch of thugs with violence alone is usually pointless, just like claiming to be a nobleman with a straw sticking out of your boot. Okay.
We want to resolve conflicts,
Oh,
not to
I hope it
stir
didn't
up
click
more.
anything.
Once more, I assure you we have no evil intentions.
It's just like I pressed the
You can
close
escort
button
us
and
to
just
Trotsky,
went forward, so
and everything will
I
be
don't know what happened
explained
there.
That we can guarantee.
Oh, I succeeded! I don't know where I pressed, but I succeeded it. I'm an expert advisor. There we go. Perfect. My job here is done, but I didn't do anything. Okay.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point.
That's a good idea.
I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn?
References to the first game there, of course.
There is one, but
And now I expect Diego to be streaming the first game very, very soon, right, Diego? No problems there.
What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good
Yes,
luck in
insulting the
hunting down
land
those
you're in
bandits.
after the guy declared that you were enemies is a great idea.
Captain at Trotsky.
Yeah, see, Trotsky got taken over by them.
Sorry
Right,
again.
but he's the guy that took over the castle they
Oh.
went. So,
Oh, well.
I don't trust him. I have a feeling... Because it's a game like this, right? We might even get a choice to side with him later on, who knows. But potentially, like, we might kill him. There's so many ways it can go. The main thing for me is that, of course, I don't want Henry to die because that's what you're
There's no
playing.
tavern
I don't
within
want the
reach,
dog
we'll
to
just
die because it's a
bed down
dog.
here for the
And I don't want Hans to die because I think Hans is a really cool character.
looks
Like in the
inviting.
first game,
It's got wine
you go
enough.
on some awesome missions with Hans.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Oh, look at that! Oh my god. That is absolutely wonderful. And you can even see the castle in the background.
Come on, fellas.
That's mental
camp here on the
how
bank.
visual it is. Like,
At least
scale.
we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
I mean, he's not wrong. Traveling by horse. Right, I can explore a little bit, right? Can I open a map? Let's see what I can see. Oh yeah, this game looks massive. That's the DLC, which I'll do later on. Yep, it looks like there's a lot of lands I can travel to. That is cool, and that's what I am right now. I really like the map in this game. It's like, it's very visually pleasing to look at. Like the roads and everything. It's very well done. These are my quests. So me, Sir Hans Capon, and our armed escort are on our way to Trotsky Castle to deliver a message to the Lord there. Sir Otto von Burgo. Von Burgo is the most influential man in the League of Lords, and our task is to try to enlist his support in the resistance against King Sigismund and rescuing King Wenceslaus from captivity. Everyone is counting on us. Sir Hanush of Lepa, Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and my father, Sir Radix Koblia. I'm butchering these names, and I'm very sorry. We arrived in view of Trotsky Castle, but on the road we encountered a company of Lord von Burgo's men led by one Captain Thomas. Like, you have all these names, King Wenceslaus, King Sigismund, Sir Hanush, you know, Margrave Jobst, Sir Radzig, and then you have Thomas. At least it makes some names easy for me to say. The situation was tense, but we managed to calm things down. Captain Thomas suggests we should camp tonight. I have a feeling we're going to be attacked by bandits, since we wouldn't make it there before nightfall. We set up the camp, but there's still a lot to do. So main side task done. That's cool. Inventory. Player menu. General information. The player menu is where you can find all sorts of important information about Henry and the surrounding world. It is divided into 6 sections, between which you can move to the right and left. You can see which section of the player menu you're in the uppermost signpost. If you want to go directly from the game to one of the player menus, sections you can use M to open manuals, J for journals, I for inventory, P for player information, N for codex. And I will probably be reading this as I go. I mean, I hope so. Bob is a usually interesting character. So there's information on the menu. Items dirtiness. Oh yeah, because you gotta claim itemness. poison effects, item quality, if item is stolen or not. Henry has this item equipped in other outfits. Amount, strength, quality, weight, price, current money, current encumbrance, hats, helmets, paddings. Oh yeah, because this game is very accurate to like medieval times and how a knight would dress. They do all the equipment things. So not only you wear a helmet, but you can wear a helmet padding. You don't only wear a hood, you wear also a neck guard. Not only you wear a chest plate, you wear a coat underneath it, and you wear a gambeson as well as a shirt, and gloves and arms armor. So a lot of RPG games is like it's helmet slot, chest slot, leg slot, hand slot, feet slot. This game has like the in-depth slots of like you wear pants and leg armor and gloves and armor. For one of the main reasons being as well, like in medieval time, you wouldn't just wear plate metal on you, because if you just wore plate metal on you, it would chafe your body and you would not be in for a good time. So you need padding to protect your skin against this horrible metal that would probably cut into your skin if you didn't have the padding. So this game does that. It's one of the reasons I really enjoy it. It's like they take these things into consideration, which is really nice. Putting on armor. Putting on armor has a few important rules that must be followed. Properly assembled armor will protect you the best. Head protection under helmet. You must always wear additional head protection under your helmet, such as a coif or a hood. The helmet itself will protect you from being cut, while the protection underneath absorbs heavy impacts. Gambeson under chest armor. A gambeson is a long, thick, padded shirt that forms a cushioning layer between your body and the metal of the armor that protects you. So this is just kind of explaining what I talked about. There we go. Quilted hose under leg armor. Like a gambeson, quilted hose created a soft layer between your body and the plates of your legs. Shoes under spurs. To properly use spurs, you must first put on your shoes. You can create 3 outfits for different occasions in the inventory to switch them into flight. That's really good. Each outfit is marked with its coats of arms and every item you equipped with that outfit. Multiple coats of arms on items that you have equipped. Using outfits, you can create full plate armor set for close combat, a sneaking outfit for stealthy, or even a dapper ensemble for when you Harry make good impression. Because this actually makes a difference as well, because if you're out and fighting people, you do want to wear your plate armor, but if you're there in town and you're trying to talk to a noble and persuade, wearing an armor is not going to be as good as wearing like beautiful nobleman outfits, so you want to be able to switch between them. So this is great. I like that. Ah, look here. Composite kettle hat, mayo collar, padded coif. Huh. Halberg. So I'm already wearing a lot of gear. That's really good. I wonder if my stats is the same as if they carry on from the first game, because you unlock a lot of stuff. You probably can find it here, but you also find some cool like little stuff in the side as well. So you can get the best of both worlds. You just want to dress nice to impress a noble or a lady. Or the Groskins. My speech is high, my speed is low, strength, agility, vitality all the same. Conspicuousness is nice. Right, let me look at the player, because I love looking at the stuff. I like looking at the stats. So sorry if anyone's bored looking at the stats, but I love looking at all these little things. It's so much fun. In the player tab, you can find all important information about Henry's stats, abilities, and current status. Throughout the game, you earn perk points, I love perks, which you can use to improve your stats, skills, and warfare capabilities. In the other tabs, you'll find buffs that can temporarily affect Henry's status, your reputation in places you've been, recall combos, or check the status of your animal companion. So there we go. So there will be perk points to spend. I don't think I have any yet. This is my stats. Level 15, strength 15. All looks good. All looks quite basic. Although this is gives me more information. So yeah, we know what strength essentially is. Superhuman strength is attributed to great kings. Then agility and vitality. I might read this a bit more later, but I'm just going through what they are. Secondary, charisma. How distinctive you are in appearance, how long it takes for people to notice you, visibility, how visible you are. If you're trying to stealth, you need low, how much noise you make. Heavy armor will make a lot of noise. Non-heavy armor will make less noise. How fast you move, how much you persuade, coerce, presence. Way to assert yourself in conversation, strength of arms, and chivalrous presence. So becoming more noble. Like, this is good. This is good. Why does it say 7 out of 7 perks? Do you start with some perks then? So that's secondary. These are skills, alchemy, Craftsmanship, make stuff. Drink. Yeah, drinking is a skill. Horsemanship, so be able to command your horse and ride it. Houndmaster. That's it. That's the dog one, isn't it? Okay. Let's have a quick look at these. Alchemy. The art of transmutation, i.e. the knowledge of right combination of substances and their transformation into higher noble forms. To make the alchemy process successful, it is necessary to observe the correct cooking time. The greater your alchemy skill, the more you can deviate from in without repercussions. In addition, to achieve truly masterful potions, you need to follow the recipe procedure exactly and have the ingredients fresh as possible. You gain experience by brewing potions, and the more precisely you follow the procedure, the more experience you gain. Craftsmanship is craft has always been a man in his showcase of his skill. Activity and ingenuity. It's also a source of joy for a few things surpass the satisfaction of one's own work. As your skill grows, it becomes easier to achieve good results with weapons and sharpening and blacksmithing skills. You'll also be able to repair higher quality items. Yep, you'll generally be fewer resources. I hope what this game does, that I always sad when games don't do, when they give you like a skill like, hey, you can craft your own weapon and armor, which is good. But then no matter how good you get at crafting, something you find on a mob later on or something you buy from a vendor later on is always more powerful than anything you can craft, which makes crafting kind of sad. So I hope you can craft like some really good quality gear if your level is high enough, so it makes it worth you doing it. What's drinking? Bibit Hera, Bibit Heros, Bibit Miles, Bibit Claros, Bibit Il, Bibit Illa, Bibit Servus, Comanchilla. As your drinking skills increases, alcohol will have less of an effect on you, therefore you won't get drunk as quickly. And if you do, the hangover will be milder and pass sooner. You will also be at less risk of succumbing to pernicious addiction through frequent drinking. But be aware, however high your drinking skill is, you'll never be completely rid yourself of the risk of addiction. Unsurprisingly, you can increase your drinking skills by drinking all sorts of alcohol or alcohol-based alchemy potions. Horsemanship. Just give me a second. Just doing something very quickly. There you go. Yeah, I mean, in the first game you drink a lot as well, and it can be how you find information and talk to people. Horsemanship, meaning the ability to stay in the saddle, acknowledging knowledge of riding maneuvers, mounted combat, and care of riding animals. Every nobleman and man-at-arms should master this art. As your skill increases, your horse's stamina consumption will decrease. When riding at high speeds, your horse will be less skittish when threatened, and it will be more difficult for enemies to throw you from your saddle. You gain experience by riding whenever you travel a considerable distance in the saddle. Be careful though, you won't gain experience by using your fast travel. In mounted combat, you gain experience from every enemy you defeat. Now this is an interesting new one. Houndmaster. Hello. The art of dog handling is highly valued, and the dog will be your loyal friend. Yeah, let's go! A kind companion on the road and a fierce defender. He can also find all sorts of interesting things in the area, and as his skill grows, yours will become more obedient, stronger in combat, and slower to tire when hunting. Additionally, you can gain perks that allow you to give your dog new commands. You gain experience by interacting with your dog, and it's just me the next 10 hours just patting my dog and using its skills, whether in combat, hunting, or on the road. Start by remembering to feed him properly and pet him occasionally. Yes, this will not only give you experience, but also ensure that your dog doesn't run away from you and obeys your commands correctly. But I already got a perk! Many legends tells of brave dogs saving the lives of saints or kings by defending them against enemies. You are no legendary hero, and Mutt is far from well-bred hound, but you can rely on him not to leave you in the lurch. He's already called Mutt! That's great, I love the name. It's such a cute name. Yeah, exactly. Just like people ask, wow, you must have played Kingdom Come Deliverance a lot. How far are you in? Beginning? But you played for 10 hours. Yep, my dog's level 100 though. Mutt will defend you in battle and even attack enemies at your command. Go on, Mutt! That's cool. Scholarship is a concept as wide as the sea and its boundaries equally unclear. So, not really spoiled, but just cool thing to learn. Like, in the first game, Henry still has to learn to read, so you don't start knowing how to read. So it's cool that in this game this has evolved. Scholarship is a concept as wide as the sea and its boundaries are equally unclear. Generally speaking, it represents the sum total of factual knowledge, the ability to make logical deductions, and an understanding of the basic concepts of medieval world. Literacy allows you Above all, to read, a far from common skill for medieval men. The more scholarly you are, the faster you read books, and the easier to be to understand their contents. Scholarship can also come in handy in all sorts of situations and conversations. You will increase your scholarship mainly by reading books, applying scholarship in conversations, and learning new, interesting knowledge about the world around you. So I'm gonna say that I'm a gentleman and a scholar. So that'll be cool. Stealth. Oh, we have stealth skill as well. Stealth, the art of concealment and camouflage, the ability to observe and not be seen, to act and escape consequences of one's actions. And I'm sorry I'm reading all of these, but these are super interesting to me. This art is not talked about in polite society, but everyone knows the value of a good spy, and some know the importance of a suitable murder. The higher your skill, the less noise you make. So completely the opposite of me. I don't have this skill in real life. I'm very low, I make a lot of noise. And the harder it will become for enemies to see and detect you. You also find it easier to avoid complications on the move when using fast travel. You gain the skill by successfully picking pockets, picking locks, stealthily deposing off enemies. I do like picking locks, and especially sneaking near them. You start with stealth skill. Even the strongest armor has its weakness, and few meshes can withstand the triangular tip of the dagger. If you have a dagger equipped, you can perform a stealth kill maneuver. Now we're playing Assassin's Creed. All you have to do is sneak up behind your unsuspecting victim and initiate a chokehold, and then be ready to press the attack to deliver the clean blow. May God have mercy on the soul. And there is no need to always reach for a weapon and waste lives. There are more merciful ways to deal with your opponents. You can stealthily knock people out. Yes, I love when games that let you knock people out. To do this, sneak up to your victim, initiate a chokehold, be ready to press the attack to finish the action and knock out your opponent. It's a good idea to hide their unconscious body so nobody stumbles across it. Your victim will regain consciousness after some time, so whatever it is you're up to, make up for it. Make it quick. English. But so now we're also hitmen. And survival. Knowledge of beauties, laws, and dangers of the worlds beyond the stone walls of human sentiments unites royal huntsmen and humble wanderers alike. The higher your skill, the easier it will be to hunt wild game and obtain meat from it. Gathering herbs, which I'll be doing. Using fast travel, easier for you to escape ambushes. You gain survival experience by hunting and gathering herbs. In addition, discover interesting places in the world, overcoming dangers using fast travel. And thievery. I'm want to get a bit faster now as I go through. Thievery may not be an honorable way to make a living, but if done correctly, not a shadow of suspicion will fall upon you. This skill makes lockpicking and pickpocketing faster. As your level increases, you can tackle more complex locks, and process will be less sensitive to your mistakes. When pickpocketing, your victim is less likely to notice your probing hands. You'll also be able to identify some items in their pockets or pouches beforehand. You gain experience by lockpicking or pickpocketing. The stronger the lock you overcome, the more valuable the items you manage to steal, the more experience you will gain. Cool. Combat skills, I'm not going to read out the combat skills. Warfare, heavy weapons, pole arms, marksmanship. Combos. Oh, there's combo. Oh yeah, the combo attacks in this game as well, where you hit right, left, right, up, down, left, right. All that stuff. It's like playing Street Fighter, but medieval combat. Long sword, one-handed. I'll look at this after I find a weapon that I like using. But most of these are things like right, left, right. Left, right, left. So that's easy enough to remember. So I'll keep that in mind. Buffs. Just spurs your reputation with different people in the world and how it matters. That is cool. Nice. Statistics is just like, I guess, how much you've played. And sidekicks. Mutt! Oh my god, there's Mutt. That is Mutt! Look at him. I can tell him to stay. So Mutt's obedience. Your dog's obedience will affect his behavior. A dog with low obedience may not respond to commands when you run off. On the other hand, a high obedience means your dog is stronger and more likely to obey commands. Current command. Mutt will behave according to your command. Free allows Mutts to go about business. He also join combat assist you as needed. Stay will make Mutts stop where he is. To heal will make Mutts stick close to you, and unless you command he won't join you in combat. Oh, Mutt. Good boy. Stay. Stay, Mutt. Okay. Crafting. I'll do later. I can't do anything yet, but that'll be cool. Oh, I can look at all the herbs I can get around the world, so that is good. And Codex, which just tells you... I'll read this in my own time, because in the first game, I literally read all of this for the first game, because I found it super interesting. A lot of these things are historically accurate as well, which is great, which gives you an idea of how medieval times was. So I'm not gonna bore people by reading all this right now, unless there's something key for the quest. But like, it gives you information on the characters, which I think most named characters you see were people that existed in history, which is really cool. So historically accurate as well. Look at that. Look at all these people. That's Hans. He was born in 1388 and died in 1419, so we already got his death date. Spoilers. Henry is a made-up character for this game, I think, so that's fine. About food and society, craft, events, and locations. Cool. Right. Let's get back into the actual game. Let's look around. Where's Mutt? Mutt, where are you? I can hear him over here. There he is. Mutt. Hi, Mutt. Can I pat you? Can I pat you, Mutt? Let me pat you. I'm not gonna press left or right key because I'm afraid I'm gonna hit you, Mutt. I can't pat Mutt. 0 out of 10. Refund. Oh, wait. There you go. Now they let me do it. See, I said the word refund and they were like, hey, here's how you interact with your dog. Haha. Give you a detailed hint.
Come here. What's all the fuss about,
I can call Mutt over to me.
Are you that hungry? All right. I'll see what I can get for you.
Oh, I can praise him.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Look at that.
Silly doggy.
You silly doggy. I can't praise him anymore. Let me praise him. Nope, he doesn't want. He doesn't want me to praise him anymore. Commands. Track. Oh, I can get him to sniff stuff. That's brilliant. So I can like get him to. He can be free. He can be free, Mutt. You can do what you want.
Free.
So you can enjoy yourself. I'm gonna try to see if we can find food or something for Mutt, because Mutt is adorable. Oh, I know the game is like, hey, talk to Sir Hans and stuff, and I'm like, Mutt. Mutt is important. Wait, what does it say there? He likes oats. Oats is the one who is in charge of supplies. I should ask him if he can some. Yeah, give me some oats. Where are you? You're not oats. You're Nikolai's. There's oats. Have you got some food for my dog?
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss.
Well, that's
I've got
not
one
his
last
fault.
sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of
How
that beast,
rude.
but you ought to keep him under control.
It's not his fault that you let him eat the sausage. If I was in Mutt's place, I would do the same. Now, how do I convince you? I don't want to threaten the guy. You know what? I'll try to just persuade him. See if he'll be like, hey, buddy, how about just give my dog some food?
Come on, Oaks. We'll get to Trotsky tomorrow, and there'll be plenty of
Come
food
on,
there.
give me.
We're a noble's escort, so they're obliged to feed us well.
I need it.
Pheasant in wine,
I hope
roast
this
pork
works.
with apples. Those sausages of yours are only fit for a dog anyway.
Wow,
For
that's kind of a
Christ's
backhanded
sake, stop
assault.
giving me a hard time. I'll have you know that sausage is
Maybe I should have
fucking
used the noble
good.
approach.
But neither you
Damn it.
nor your dog will get to
Ah,
taste it.
fuck.
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
God, I was wondering if I should have gone the noble route, but now the guy just likes me less. Because I insulted his
my
food.
old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
There is some
Well,
things,
what
games
I
that
can
gives
do.
you option do that I always find funny. Where like, the option just said like, hey, try to persuade him to give the food back, and then your character's like, your food sucks. It's only food for animals, and you're just standing there like, no, I don't want you to. No, that's not gonna make the guy like you anymore. I wonder if like the reputation now. Does it tell me you're the individual person? No, it's just like it just tells me that the guy didn't like what I done. So that that didn't go well. Can I talk to Walt some more? Wait, what
About
is this?
that sausage.
Yeah? Have you got the ring?
They need a ring.
I'll
Okay.
swap you for it, like I said.
Jesus,
I don't.
a ring
No
for a
ring.
sausage. Let's see if he knows about why are we going to
Do
Trotsky.
you know why we're going to Trotsky?
For some big political parley.
Yeah, of course. I'm just wondering if you know what's in that message we're carrying.
Not really, but I reckon our lords want to sound out von Burgo. Bear in mind the times we're living in. King Wenceslas under lock and key in Vienna, and his brother Sigismund, meanwhile, shamelessly
medieval
plundering
times,
behaviour.
wars everywhere.
We need to
Non-stop.
know who's going to stand on our side if things get even worse. And the royal chamberlain, von Burgo, has the land
Von
reserves
Burgo.
under his thumb. So he's a big player.
Do you think we'll succeed? Let's see if he thinks we'll
Tell the
succeed. or not.
truth, I'm starting to get a bit anxious about what to expect tomorrow. you think our big mission will be successful?
Nothing to worry about. We'll get to Trotsky, Sir Hans and Von Burgo will parley, and then we'll ride back. Done.
You're a bit sure of yourself, eh?
Well, this ain't my first
He's
time
confident.
delivering a message.
I hope he is right.
Everything
I hope to be
will
as
go
confident as he
according
is.
to plan. Don't you worry.
That sounds sus. I don't know. I feel like he knows something I don't. I feel like he knows what we're planning. Like maybe we're planning a murder, and like he is aware of it.
Do you know these parts?
And I don't. We're
A
just like,
little.
figuring it out.
It's all rocks and woods. Lovely to look at, but shit for hunting. If you don't watch your step, you could easily fall down some fissure.
So you've been in Trotsky before?
Not Trotsky itself. Once I just passed through here with Sir Hanush's escort.
Ah, I expect that's why he sent you with us.
No doubt,
sadly.
but also because I'm not as rash as you youngsters. And besides, as the cook, I make sure you lot don't gobble up all the supplies at once.
Maybe we can make peace. Peace is always an
We
option,
might
right?
even discuss how to make peace with
I
Sigismund.
believe in peace.
Peace? I don't know. Sigismund is winning and he won't want to parley for peace.
Ah,
But I hope there's some chance of a truce, at least an armistice. The main
Let's
thing
go.
is that it don't get no worse. Hacking up Cumins is one thing, but if it comes to Czechs fighting against Czechs, that'd be
be the problem.
nasty.
Okay, so we exhausted this guy's dialogue. And if I remember correctly, he now wants mentioned that he lost his rings to the tankard in the dice game. If we can get it back, I feel like I'm gonna speak to everyone to get this bloody thing. So this is not tankard. I'll talk to tankard first, in case I have to talk to this guy eventually. Anyway,
Look out!
Come on, Conrad.
that's Conrad. That's
What?
tankard. He's oh my god. He's gonna. I'm gonna have to gamble already. He's gonna want me to play for the ring. Let's see what happens here. I'll ask him about everything else from.
Where did you
first.
get the table from?
Behind me. It was just lying there. So I says to myself, that's better than playing on the ground.
Do you know
Have you
this
ever
domain?
been in these parts before?
No, but I know there's a village called Troskowitz at the foot of the castle, and there's a tavern there.